FIFA Street is a sports video game developed and published by EA for the PS2, Xbox and Gamecube in February of 2005. Following the same formula as the NFL and NBA Street titles, FIFA Street is essentially a spin-off of EA's main football franchise. Using the engine from FIFA 2005, FIFA Street takes the player models from the main game and places them in arcade-style 4-on-4 street matches that take place around the globe. While the FIFA series usually focuses on simulation, the Street series focuses more on embarrassing your opponent with tricks and scoring the most stylish goal possible. FIFA Street features a few modes such as the Exhibition and Dream Team matches, however the main mode of this title is the Rule the Street mode. This sees you create your own team with your own created player as captain and challenges you to win a variety of tournaments around the world as you build your perfect team moving from country to country. Now from a gameplay perspective, it was a bit weird returning to a football game as old as this one. In modern day sports titles, physics play a much larger role, so it took a moment for me to adjust to a football game where the ball basically just sticks to a player's feet when dribbling. Nevertheless, while the gameplay can feel incredibly simplistic against its modern counterpart, I settled in very quickly. I familiarised myself with the speed of play and how passing used to work, and I was soon having fun with this one like it was 2005 all over again. There is a real nice arcade style simplicity to this game. There's a lot of back and forth, being that it's only 4-on-4, and the goals can rack up pretty quickly. It really does put a serious emphasis on pulling off tricks. I quickly learned that the best tactic to create scoring opportunities was to perform a trick move on an opposing player, creating plenty of space as the remaining two outfield players struggle to deal with the three attackers running towards their goal. Also, the tricks in this game are easy to perform, with some of the more advanced tricks available once you feel more comfortable. On top of this, if you are a football fan like myself, the tricks just look cool, even if some of them are damn near impossible to replicate in real life. Perform enough tricks and you build up your meter, earning yourself a game breaker, which basically means you can hold L1 and circle and score from pretty much anywhere. My only gripe with the gameplay really is the inconsistent shooting. Occasionally I've taken perfectly angled shots from a few yards out only to see them go wide, and I've also taken shots from close to the halfway line that pretty much flew directly into the keeper's hands, yet the ball has somehow ended up in the back of the net. In regards to the game's visuals, I can only assume that all of the player models were lifted directly from FIFA 2005, and the player faces do hold up pretty well. There's some good style and design to the players' kits too, with lots of variety of sports clothing allowing you to give your team its own look. The game's soundtrack does feature a nice mix of songs from around the world, but some of the never-ending dance tracks that play over the matches can be a little obnoxious, and the commentary provided by Harvey of the So Solid crew gets old quickly.
This game, one goal behind. Criminal, bro. Still got skills to spare. Keep going. It's getting kind of hype now. I'm on the right now.
In conclusion, I had some real fun with this title. However, I am both a fan of football and also old enough to remember the days when the best players in this game were in their prime in the real world. This game is perfect for you if you were a fan of football back in the early 2000s and want to play a few matches of first to score 5 against a friend. Do you have to be a fan of football to enjoy FIFA Street? No, but it definitely adds a lot to the game if you still remember who Ronaldinho is. To put it simply, FIFA Street is a fun arcade sports title with plenty of style and matches that are very short and sweet, so it keeps things moving. If you're into football, then this is a 4-star game. If you're not, probably a 3. Regardless of your taste in sport, this game is easy to learn and hard to master, and I'd say it's worth a try.